Hello my Virgos, and welcome to my show today. We're going to discover how Mercury retrograde is going to affect us over this cycle that starts on the 9th of September and goes through to the 2nd of October. It'll be stationed in Libra most of its retrograde, and for you it's going to be hitting in your second house of stability and self-worth. So this is going to be a hard one for you, especially if you haven't been making the right choices. And that kind of things. So yeah, welcome. Please like and subscribe. Totally appreciate that, all your guys' love and energy. I need it to keep doing this. So I pulled the cards pre-cycle, so if you check the link that's in the description, you can see the cards being actually pulled. So I'm not trying to pull anything on anybody, but there is a link to go check that out. It just helps me concentrate more on the message rather than playing or fiddling around with the cards, and it also saves us all time. So definitely looking there. Yeah, like and subscribe this month. I will do a free 30-minute reading for you, astrology and tarot, whatever you want. You can reach out to me at bigtunatarot11@gmail.com. I also have a Facebook page you can check out. Yeah, looking forward to discovering your energy and who you are. All about my personal readings, and I just work on donations, so after your 30 minutes, if there's more you want to do, like I said, pay for what it is to you. I just enjoy doing it. I wish I could do it for free, but I do love this, and this is free. Like I said, please like and subscribe, and we'll get started on your journey today, Virgo. Again, thanks for tuning in. Alright, so yeah, your overall energy, Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, right? Right now this is the start of change, I feel, for you, as it is directly involved with your earth sign in Virgo. You could also be dealing with a Capricorn or a Taurus on this situation. This energy could be you too. I welcome cross watchers too, to try to understand more of what's going on with Virgo. But Virgo, this is your energy, so apply it as it sees fit. Same thing for the cross watchers, it's you or it's them. I'm just going to talk about the energy and how it's affecting you, and all that from there. Like I said, you want the specifics, reach out. Let's do a personal. So right now you could be dealing with someone who's really self-absorbed, and this person seems to have a lot of influence over your decision-making process. When I was looking through your astrology here, and I'm going to go ahead and read that too before we get too far into this, because it does all tie together. Because right now you could be trying to please people at all costs, and it's really going to be, like I said, the self-esteem thing being involved here. So let's just look here. Yeah, it's Virgo season 2. Yes, I forgot to say happy birthday, Virgos. This means you're doing a lot of thinking about how much you've grown as a person over the past year. However, as Mercury, ruling planet, stations retrograde on September 9th, it will challenge your whole self-esteem, especially if you've been hedging your bets on all the wrong things. Taking place in your second house of stability and self-worth, this retrograde may leave you feeling like you have a need for something that you just can't satisfy. However, it will also challenge you to rethink what you're choosing to align your values with. And again, this is why this Queen, if you're aligning with someone who's like this, you might be trying to get away from that, or if you're the self-absorbed person, maybe have to change and rectify that if it's causing you problems. Yeah, when Mercury retrograde re-enters Virgo on September 23rd, it will definitely turn things up a notch. You may find yourself rethinking the way you see yourself and the style in which you express yourself. As your Mercury retrograde journey nears its end, you may feel more encouraged to forgive yourself for the mistakes made during the former eras of your life. You know, this is a big change for you. You can really shed a lot of negative energy now and really focus what's better for you. You don't need to look back on humiliating experiences and cribs, right? People forget about that stuff. You're the only one who probably thinks about it way longer than anybody else. Oh yeah, that did happen, if it ever came up. But you know, give yourself what would also be willing to give someone else when they're embarrassed. A little understanding, right? So this is also understanding that card goes both ways. So making sure you're also understanding here, because there are lessons coming through these cycles, especially Mercury retrograde. Alright, so let's get started here. current situation for Virgo. You got 5 of Wands and 2 of Cups. Yeah, so recently you could have had a fight with your spouse. It could be a lover, partner. These could be kids too, family members. You draw in this energy as you see fit. This person, it may be a fight about money, right? We got Queen of Pentacles. This person could be really greedy, and that self-absorbed person you're dealing with. Also too, I feel this energy of you could have felt like maybe emotionally you're not aligning, and this is starting to make you discover some things as you move into the next cycle here. So through that arguments and through those turmoils, we're going to go into your challenge here. And right now, a lot of you, this stage of this challenge is rethinking the choices we've made, and also discovering new ones, right? During this time, decisions are going to need to be made, right? Someone might also discover I need to put more into my relationship if you've been self-absorbed and focused on other things. So there's an energy here that some of you will be putting more into your relationship. But again, there's also this energy of someone's going to be tempted. Somebody is tempted here to make some changes along the way. So these changes are within you and the things that you got to discover. Like I said, the rethinking of the choices and discovering new opportunities, that's what all this is about, right? The retrogrades make us do this. So we're going to go into the subconscious here. And we've got 3 of Wands. And the 3 of Wands here, this is that fire energy. This is really planning and making the choices that are coming. This is a fork in the road. And your subconscious is feeling this. Like right now you're feeling like you're on a drive to find something you just can't satisfy. So right now you're looking. And you're really thinking right now, your subconscious is telling you it's time to look ahead. So if you're hearing that voice, start to look past tomorrow and the next day. Start looking and using that intuition too to see where it can guide you. Especially if you're, like I said, decision making's been off or you've been hanging with the wrong crowd. There's a fork in the road. Like I said, I feel like something's during retrograde. Something needs to be fixed here during this cycle. It's something to discover. All right, crowning energy for my Virgos. We've got the Page of Pentacles. I love this energy in your crown here because this is Virgo energy here. This is the person who's been working on themselves, right? This is the healing you've been doing over the past year. It's been, for a lot of us, it's been a lot of changes and rearranges. But you know, right now that you've done this work, this is your crowning energy. And I also feel there's some good news coming your way over this retrograde. Like I said, there's something here to exes like to come back over retrograde. So if you have some former lovers, partners, friends, whatever that are wanting to push their way back in your life, this would be a good time for that. Some of them may also be coming in to look to make amends. The one thing here to understand is this is your magic and this is your manifesting, and this is also understanding the world is full of possibilities, and you're discovering this, right? We're looking here into the recent past, right? 7 of Wands, and this is the work you've done, right? You've been overcoming these obstacles, and you're fighting for what's right with you, and it's been all about you, because it seems like you've had to keep people off your lawn. I just want to say that, you know, keep them out of your energy. So you can do this work on yourself, because people are constantly trying to argue, fight, push us off our, you know, keep us from leveling up, keep us from crossing over, right? All this stuff, they want to keep us down. Crossing energy over this, like I said, the fights, the next stuff we're going to see here is, we got the Fool, right? The crossing energy here is this is a new beginning. This is a new path for a lot of you. You've done the work, overcome the obstacles. I'm going to repeat that because this is graduation day. This is you leveling up. This is you saying, I'm breaking the mold. It's letting that new you out. And make sure it's the best you right now. This is that card that's saying, hey, I've learned the lesson. I've done the work. and the journey begins, right? And it begins today. And it's going to be just like any journey. This retrograde is going to, you're going to just make the discoveries along the way of the challenges here. But again, there's going to be these energies trying to challenge you and keep you down from moving to this next place, because they probably like your energy and want to suck it out of you and fight with you about it, control you, overbearing, all of that. But here, we've got in your power the Queen of Wands, right? And this is really, I feel like this is your power, and understand it is limitless with this woman, right? Definitely that's fire sign. You're starting to realize your value over this cycle. It's like you said, right now there's been all this flux, but you're just really starting to understand that you're going to want to invest more in yourself, for sure, with the Queen of Wands. You know what, everybody likes you, you're fun to be around, you've got good people around you. This card is always asking you to be your true authentic self. Like, you need to step out of who you have been and what people say you are or who you should be, and be you. I mean, this is it. This is where the journey really begins, after we realize this power. And this is coming to you through this cycle. Like I said, it is gonna be trying. There's gonna be all this energy around decisions, choices, things, right? So the universe here wants to speak to us with the Knight of Cups in the reverse, and I'm feeling this energy like someone's wearing a mask or masking some type of ugly truth. Like there's something here that just needs to just get out. There also could be a realization, if it is just the energy of this person that's with you, something that turned out was expected to be really exciting, it's kind of turned out to be a nightmare, and maybe this is the lesson that you're going to be learning over this retrograde, as it already feels like the struggles have begun for you. And if you're the Virgo listening, you understand what I'm saying and you can relate to that. This card has also got to remind you not to be overly critical of other people, because this can chase them away and put you in a negative light too. So there's a lot of different energies with that universe here. So like I said, apply it as a need. King of Wands here, in your hopes and your fears. King of Wands in the reverse, right? This king wants to change the world, but doesn't know how to do it right at this point, right? Yeah, and the fear for some of you is you're going to have to force this change, because these people are going to try to keep you from changing, because they want you to be gullible, vulnerable, at their beck and call. You know, these people want you to experience their fire, not your true self. So some of this card too, we can all be bullies no matter what our sign is. So remember, the soft voice gets the authentic you, and it doesn't raise the eyebrows, and it keeps things grounded just like you need it. Don't let these people elevate your true self, your energy, and get you out of what you're working so hard not to be, right? We're trying to, like I said, cycles ending and rearranging. Now this is phase 1 of the retrograde. We're going to do phase 2 here, about a week and a half, 2 weeks, and we'll see how you're progressing through this cycle. But I love this as we get up into the hopes and the fear, or the best overall outcome. This is the recovery card. This is the Ten of Swords in the reverse. This is, I've learned the lessons, I've done the healing, I'm ready to move on to the next best thing. I take this Fool's Journey. All these things are interrelated. So when I add up your score and tally it up, we've got 5 fire cards, 3 water cards, 1 air, 2 earth, and 1 major arcana. So with this kind of alignment, these changes are going to be challenging to make, because again, you're going to have this energy trying to undo what you're trying to do. The big thing here is turn the possibilities into reality, and remember to use your tools, right? And this is something you have to create that's yours. You got to be innovative and bold about it. Being that you've got the next level of emotions, water cards, tied to this, understand that the outcomes may be tied to your emotions and your reactions rather than the thought. And that's the thing to really realize. You've only got 1 air card, and those are our thoughts and communications. Understand communications right now in Mercury retrograde, everybody's hearing something different. So making sure that you're tuning in, and like I said, not yelling it, screaming it, or shoving it down somebody's throat, but letting them listen. And if they try to elevate it, calm them down. And get them to realign with really how you feel and where you're going. Alright, Virgo, enjoy your retrograde, and we'll see you in a couple weeks, see how you're doing. Bye now.